friends. But hello, hi, how are you? I picked a zit. Hopefully you guys can't see it right now. Woke up this morning, went immediately on a walk because it was beautiful outside. It still is. It's like breezy but sunny and fresh. So I took Beanie on a walk and I listened to an Elevation Church podcast. It was great. It was awesome. It put me in a great mood. That's one of the best ways to start your day, is with some education or some inspiration and some movement. Movement, nature, zen. Did my little morning routine, we're here. First things first, greens juice. But what's the topic of this video? I haven't even gone over that yet. This video is going to be focused primarily on getting back on track. Okay. Last week was rough. Last week was my cycle. I just didn't eat. I didn't necessarily eat unhealthy. Like, sure, I had a peanut butter sundae from Dairy Queen every day, whatever. But I also just didn't eat enough. So my body's still wreaking I felt like crap. I was lightheaded. It was rough, you know? This video, I'm going to be sharing some of my top tips to help you. Maybe tips that you can incorporate in your own life, but basically what I use when I feel like I fall off the wagon a little bit, lose a little bit of inspiration, lose a little bit of motivation, and just need a refresher and something to work towards. One of my first tips is very, very cheesy. I understand that, but it's so important. It's going to be to hydrate. And I showed you guys, I take this greens powder on the daily. If you follow me on Instagram, I post about it all the time because it's so good. But I get the berry flavor, and it really does taste like a fruit juice. I drink this every day. This helps me get in all my micronutrients, all my vitamins. It's packed full of vitamins and probiotics. When I take this, I do not bloat. A big thing of water. And I usually add lemon to it, but I was too lazy to do that today. You have to hydrate. When you're trying to get back on track with your health and fitness, hydration is always key, because when you're hydrated, your digestion is better, therefore your bloating is probably better. You're going to be sleeping better, you're going to have better energy, your skin's going to be better. All around, your body is functioning at its peak when you keep it hydrated. I have coaching stuff to do today. I have a lot of cleaning to do today. I need to go to the grocery store. I got all these things that I need to do, and I am behind. So I'll catch you in the next clip after I get my life together. Okay, honey? Welcome to the vid. My next tip for getting back on track with your health and fitness is to stock your fridge and your house with foods that will fuel you and not tempt you. Because if you're trying to get back on track but you still have a bunch of snack cakes and garbage and convenient but also very, very bad foods in your house, then you're kind of setting yourself up for a little bit of failure. So what I like to do is I go to the grocery store and I stock my fridge and my house with clean and healthy foods. Like, I start completely fresh, and then I also do a pantry clean out. So I get rid of anything that will tempt me and anything that doesn't serve me and isn't healthy and isn't going to, you know, bring me towards my goals and not away from them, because that's what this whole video is about. So many people are staring at me right now, and I am just not loving it. This day is a little bit off, but my next tip for getting back on track is we just went over grocery shopping, filling your house with healthy foods, and purging out the bad foods, getting rid of those negative vibes, is going to be to nourish. You gotta nourish to flourish, honey. I know that sounds so cliche, and you're gonna be like, Celeste, how am I supposed to nourish? So even though you've been off track recently, and I've been off track recently, that does not mean that you can't just decide today that you're gonna start nourishing your body. You don't have to think about the past. You don't have to think about how you've been eating like crap. You don't have to make up for that. What you need to focus on now is making healthy decisions instead of lower calorie decisions. So as you saw this morning, I did my greens drink. I do that strictly for health benefits. It's not going to make me lose 10 pounds or anything. It's not the secret to a flat tummy, but it is the secret to me feeling my best. So my first meal today is going to be focused primarily on nourishing. I'm going to have a big bowl of veg and protein. So I'm going to have a coffee. Priority is coffee. Coffee is key. Coffee is life. We love coffee. Give this video a thumbs up if you like coffee. My next tip for getting back on track is pretty self-explanatory, but it is to set your goals. If you don't have a goal that you're working towards, sometimes you're less motivated and sometimes you don't know what actions to take. Taking time to sit down and get specific with your goals can help you set specific steps. So then you know what you want to do day by day because you know where you're going. I'm gonna write down that I want to work out, you know, a minimum of 4 times a week and have it be a minimum of 30 minutes. Stuff like that can help you have specific steps to take. So this is just to help me stay on track as well. But I highly, highly, highly recommend setting specific goals. If you don't have a specific goal, it's a lot harder to stay motivated. Something that's kind of important to mention when you're setting your goals as well is to set realistic goals, because if you set these crazy, impossible, and rigorous goals right off the bat when you know you've been off the wagon, then you're most likely not going to be able to achieve them, and that's going to be consistently dragging down your self-esteem. We boost our confidence and our self-esteem when we keep our word to ourselves, so it's really important to be meeting the goals that we want to meet on a daily basis. So I set very realistic goals. That's what time it is. Dun, dun, dun. It's time to move your body. So it's leg day and I'm going to be filming this workout for YouTube or Instagram. So if you want to see the full workout, you gotta go to my Instagram. My username is @CelesteRayAnn_. I'll put it on the screen. I usually post my full workouts on Instagram just because it's easier to get them up for you guys. My next tip for getting back on track is to just move your stinking body, whether it be a walk, like I took a walk this morning. I did that because I was gonna save my workout for when Austin got off of work so that he could help me film. Otherwise, I like to work out in the morning because it's actually been proven that after some sort of exercise or some sort of movement, the human mind functions better. We're happier, we have more energy, we have the ability to focus on one thing better, we have the ability to work more efficiently, and so it just makes more sense for me to do my workouts in the morning before I start my workday. But sometimes the gym is our quality time for me and Austin, so I'll make a sacrifice and I'll just replace the gym with a walk in the morning so that I can still kind of get some energy out. Fire when the strobe hits. Bet you're looking for something new. Holy bejeebies. It's beautiful outside today. I just finished my workout. I have a call in 15 minutes. It's just a client check-in call, see how this girl is doing. I love my client check-ins. I'm gonna drink some water because that was one of my tips for getting back on track. Chose to do the Stairmaster today. The treadmills were taken up for one, but instead of doing the bike, because the bike is a seated cardio piece of equipment and I sit all day long for work, and so my hip flexors are so stinking tight. So sometimes it's not smart to do a seated cardio exercise unless you are very, very intentional about stretching out your hip flexors. If you sit a lot, that's a fit tip for you.
Hello.
Hey, how are you? Your check-in sheet from last week?
Shit, but
morning, YouTube. It's actually the next day. Last night we just I did my check-in call, which took like over an hour because I just love my clients and I love talking to them. And then we ate dinner and just kind of relaxed for the rest of the night. So it's the next day. I just got off of a phone call, another potential client phone call. If you guys are interested in my online coaching program, it's one-on-one, it's all customized to you and your lifestyle, and I focus a lot on mental breakthroughs and just making it to where fitness isn't a hassle for you and it fits right into your lifestyle and you don't feel guilty because it doesn't look like someone else's journey, because it's yours and it fits in for you. If you're interested in that, you can click the link in my bio to send in an application. It's just a bunch of questions about you and your struggles. But anyways, I got off a phone call and I wanted to give my next tip for getting back on track, and that is prioritize. You have to prioritize your goals and yourself. I know for me personally, I feel much better mentally and physically when I'm pursuing my goals and I have good habits in place. When I let those bad habits back into my life, I struggle hard. And so what I mean by prioritizing is schedule it into your day. If it's something that is important to you, put it on your agenda like it's something on the to-do list. However it works, prioritize your workouts, whether they're at home or at the gym, doesn't matter. Make sure you get it done. So I know one of my goals was the gym 4 times a week, 30 minutes minimum, and today is Wednesday, so this will be my 3rd gym session. I was gonna stay home, but I'm gonna go anyways, and I scheduled it in. I scheduled my work around the gym. So if that is an option for you, do it. I think I'm gonna finish up this video. I'm gonna take Bean on a walk. I have some work to do. My laptop case matches my water, which is really cool. But I have some work to do on my secret project that I was telling you guys about in my last video, and some client stuff. I've got to do new workout programs today for my clients and lots of things going on. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up and make sure to do all of these tips when you get back on track. And coaching application is in the link in the description box, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye guys.